Thank you for tuning in. Just a few days ago, I did a video on a mobile app. Just based on all the comments and questions in the app, I feel like there's a need for a little bit more detailed video on the app itself. We're gonna have a look in this video exactly through the app, what all the buttons are, and I'll answer most commonly asked questions. So if you want to check out that video, the first one, how to set it up, I'm going to link it in the video description so you can go in and check that video as well. So this video is more so about the app itself, both the functions and most common asked questions regarding the app and functionality. And again, if you do have some apps questions or you want to share your experience, leave the comment below. It's always interesting to see your real life experience with Mitsubishi, with app, and also it answers a lot of questions that a lot of people might have. So thanks again, and now let's check out the app itself. And now let's get going. So like I said before, we did this first video with how to set it up. Right now it's set up on my phone, so we just open the app and off we go. So we can see that first of all we have this nice PHEV car right here. We have 3 buttons here. So the most common used would be the preheat or cool down button, right? So this is where you set your temperature and then you can start the vehicle, and then it's gonna achieve the desired temperature or gonna blast it hot or cold, depending if it's winter time or summertime. Now here's the trick: like once you start that temperature, you cannot change it, then you need to stop it and start again. So we'll just try it out. Let's say right now we want to put it at 24.5 degrees. We just press the start. Make sure that we acknowledge it's safe. So request is in progress. It takes a little time to get it started. And it shows that climate has started successfully. We press OK, and visually now it's going to give us idea of what is happening. So this here probably is, the biggest thing why everybody is going to use the app, just to heat or cool down the cabin itself. Obviously there's still there's some lights that you can turn on right here. Request in progress again. Lights will turn off automatically after 15 seconds. So if you need to find your vehicle somewhere in dark space, I guess that's very helpful. You can lock and unlock your vehicle, right? So this would be under this vehicle tab. Now this here is the charge tab right here. So, and this will show you your EV range right here. So when you have kilometers, like what's left, what's not. So right now I think because the vehicle is charged, the vehicle is heating up. Actually I don't know why it's not showing, because I was testing earlier, it showed me either way the range. Might be a little glitch or something. So but this one is going to show you the kilometer range normally. So obviously if it's full, this is going to be full. If it's drained, and it shows you the range. So this one is pretty cool. You can see your location where the vehicle is at, and then you can see how far you're from the vehicle. So this might be some helpful information at some point. And this I button here is just the general information or status. We can see the odometer of the vehicle, the total range, the EV range. Okay, I think the EV range is back on here. Let's check. Yeah, so now it's showing. So it was a little glitch. So now it's showing that 23 kilometers we have EV range. So obviously if the vehicle is not plugged in and you preheat or cool it down, it'll take your energy from your battery. So just be aware of that, right? So the more you do these things, the more it impacts your EV range. And here it's pretty cool information on this I status here, so we can go kind of like through everything, right? So you can see the total range, the odometer of your vehicle, the EV range. It shows you the status of like overall systems, if the passenger doors are left open and closed, and your speed and everything else, right? So has the mileage tracker, you can track how many kilometers are driven, etc. So pretty cool. Now there's few things that people commonly ask about this app. So number one would be it doesn't support 2 drivers, so it's only for 1 driver. So if you have 2 drivers driving in on a constant basis, like I think then you just need to share your logins, and multiple people can use it on multiple devices, but it's going to be probably sending these push notifications to both drivers, so you don't have the second driver option. Then the other one is the app itself is free for 2 years, and then you can pay and subscribe. So Again, depends on like where Mitsubishi is going to be at with their subscription services and everything else. I think right now it works out to be like 16 or 18 bucks a month if you prepay for another year, but it's hard to say what's going to be in 2 years, right? So first 2 years it's free of charge, you don't pay like anything else, right? So it's a pretty cool thing to have. And when it preheats only the cabin temperature. So if you have heated seats or heated steering wheel, like nothing's gonna like work from that. It's only the airflow from the air vents itself. So steering wheel won't heat up, seats won't turn on. So just keep that in mind when you're using the app, right? And then obviously, it drains your electric battery range. The more you use these things, the more it's gonna affect it. And also, there is this schedule option on the app as well, so you can schedule these departure times. And especially if you, let's say, you live in a house or like somewhere you can plug it in overnight, and you're going to be leaving at 8 o'clock, you can schedule that you want your vehicle at 8 o'clock be at certain temperature, and then it will achieve that temperature, and you'll be more EV efficient, so to speak, because then it'll take the charge from your plug, not depleting the battery all that much, right? So this is one of those things where you do have to do a lot of testing yourself, so to speak, see what works best for you, how to achieve the best balance, because some people care about comfort. They'll sacrifice 10 kilometers of the range just to enter the cool cabin. Other people might not care about it. So depending on what's important for you, you can achieve the best result on this app. Overall, I gotta say, the way it's designed, the functionality, I've been playing around with it for quite some time now. I quite liked it. I've tested apps like Tesla, Ford, BMW, and Tesla's app, we gotta say, is the best by far. So there's nothing on the market quite that beats Tesla, because you can schedule the temperatures and everything else. It's just much better than the other competition. But if we discount the Tesla, so to speak, we're not talking about Tesla app. From all the others, it's in the same ballpark where all the other apps are. Actually, I like one functionality much better on the on PHEV that is not even on Ford's apps, not on a BMW app. It's the fact that you can adjust the temperature. So on Ford and BMW, it'll achieve the temperature that you left in a car, right? So here, let's say it's a summertime, right? Like your temperature is 22 degrees, you walk off to the beach, and it's midday, super hot. You can cool it off all the way down. So that's a pretty cool thing, that you can adjust this climate temperature. And it's a big selling feature for the app. Overall, reliability, functionality, it's good. It has some glitches from what we've heard from the client's feedback, right? But then again, it's important to understand, how are you using it? Is your cell coverage good? Are you on and off Wi-Fi all the time? So those things kind of affect the functionality of the app as well. So overall, I think Mitsubishi has done a great job on this app. I'm happy they're adding it, and I think it adds a lot of functionality on a daily basis for all the PHEV drivers and owners. So there we go. We just checked out a little bit more in detail this app, answered a few of the common asked questions. And again, if you have some more questions, please leave them in comment section, and we'll try to answer even more of them. So thanks again for watching, and on to the next video.